And speaking of GTA 6, I got some bad news for you guys. Here we are on the cusp of GTA 6 coming out this November, and Rockstar devs could go on strike before GTA 6 launches as unionization talks grow. This is actually really bad news for fucking GTA fans. So let me just go ahead and hit my shit real quick. Turns out, developers at Rockstar Games are attempting to gain official union recognition following mass firings last year, with hopes of pushing it through before GTA 6 drops later this year. The move not only includes those who have helped to create GTA 6, but also employees who work at the company on other projects and in other roles. Work is continuing at the pace on the game, as the GTA 6 release date on November 19th continues to loom large. There have already been allegations of crunch conditions at the company as it continues to push to complete GTA 6 production on time, but it appears there could be another issue for Rockstar in the run-up to the launch. That could come in the form of a strike by employees at the firm, who suggest that the possibility is not off the table if Rockstar doesn't voluntarily recognize the union before the fucking fall. Translation: dear GTA 6 fans, your beloved company, who you claim is going to make the greatest thing since Jesus Christ or Allah, whatever you believe in, Kratos, slice of bread. Apparently, they don't treat their employees right. I mean, we've been seeing reports of this. And now the employees are organizing a potential strike before the release of the game. Now, before I read any further, why would this be bad? According to this article, the game ain't done. They are in crunch. If you don't know what crunch is, it's a term in the industry used when employees have to work over 12 hours, usually like 18. They just sit at the computer and work on the game all day. And the employees have been complaining. They barely get to eat. They not taking care of themselves. They probably not showering. They don't get to see their families because they got to make GTA 6 so they can overcharge you $100 for that shit. The game is not done. But to add insult to injury, they're now organizing a potential strike. Now, in my humble opinion, before we read any further, do I think this will affect the single player release? No. But I do think it will fuck up the part that I think matters the most for most people, is the online. If these niggas go on strike before this game comes out, GTA Online will be delayed, because who the fuck is going to run the servers? This is why it's important to pay your employees and treat them like human beings, so you don't end up in these weird situations. It doesn't matter how many times you sweep it under the rug, niggas is gonna get tired of this shit, bruh. Let's keep reading. Reported by The Guardian. By employees, you know, they lying somewhere a little bit in there. They can't be transparent now. Oh, now they're lying. Okay. Why? Rockstar beats me. Like, they're just making that up. Respected by The Guardian. Hey, who saw the podcast? I said on the podcast, when it comes to GTA 6, GTA fans turn into Ernest Hemingway when it comes to imagination. GTA 6 gonna cure cancer. GTA 6 gonna give us flying cars. GTA 6 is gonna just kill all world hunger. GTA 6 gonna give me unlimited energy. It's gonna give me the super surgical serum. GTA 6 gonna give me the powers of Dr. Doom. You turn into Ernest Hemingway when it comes to this fucking game, just making shit up. Employees are looking to unionize in the wake of 31 firings in October 2025. Were these firings fake too? While Rockstar says those firings were related to the distribution. Spin that shit. Yeah. Spin that shit. Yo, shout out to Logic with the super chat. Appreciate you. I finally got some time to play the Onimusha demo and it was fire day one. Shout out to you. Of confidential information in a public forum, those who were let go accused the company of union busting, as every person let go was a union member. Rockstar has denied those allegations, calling them entirely false and misleading. If you didn't catch that story, Rockstar accused these employees of leaking information via Discord, but all those employees also happen to be people who were getting ready to join the union, and they say they got fired because of the union. And I'm leaning towards the employees are telling the truth, because my thing is like, I get y'all love Rockstar, but it's kind of weird to me that they accuse these developers of leaking gameplay and we ain't seen none of it. Has anybody seen these leaks? I haven't seen them. So if they were distributing information over Discord, where was it? There was some gameplay that leaked like 3 years ago or some shit ago, but like not since. And that don't got nothing to do with this. Jordan Garland, who was one of the 31 let go last year, says the employees are trying to ensure this sort of thing never happens again, not just at Rockstar, but anywhere in the industry, and calls on Rockstar to voluntarily recognize the union, meet with them, and make it a celebration of people who make the games possible. Shanty Easton Still, a production coordinator at Rockstar North in Edinburgh, Scotland, praised both current and former members of the team, saying that because of their hard work, they are now in a strong enough position to pursue formal recognition. She continued by saying that while it's painful that our dismissed colleagues are not here to share their milestone moment, the best way we can honor their contribution is by saving our own asses. The Guardian understands that while the members hope Rockstar voluntarily recognizes the union, they are prepared to take further action to ensure that it happens. This could result in more action, including a possible strike in the run-up to the oh my God! This is why it's important to read the article. These niggas is diabolical. They not just talking about a strike. They said a strike with intention. They're gonna strike 24 hours before the game comes out. Oh Lord! GTA fans, what will we do? This will be a GTA 9/11. Why? Yo, the number of niggas who turned into Wally West, Barry Allen, and Eobard Thawne all in one to pre-order that $100 edition. Niggas traveled through time and space to get that $100 edition. Gonna be looking real stupid if they go strike. Guess the day one patch ain't coming out or whatever else it's supposed to do. Yeah, for the digital code. That shit is fucking funny, man. The union hopes to secure former channels for collective bargaining with management and additional workplace protections and rights for members and union representatives. With just over 4 months until GTA 6's big launch, the ball seems firmly in Rockstar's court if they wish to avoid these actions and hamper the release. Now, if you've been in this stream the entire time, I'm very consistent with my opinions. I just said it for Microsoft. When it comes to unionization, I want to see people have workers' rights. I want to see them get treated right. I want to see them get compensated right. And if they're laid off, they better get a severance package and they better get a heads up. They should not find out from Twitter. Treat people decently. That's all I'm talking about. I'm very consistent. So before you say I'm a GTA 6 hater, this is an opinion I always have. And the same applies for Rockstar. If they're fucking their employees over, I don't care about this game that much. It's okay. We can delay it. I think the people who are going to make arguably the best-selling video game of all time should probably get paid. Should probably get a little bit of leave. Should probably get some paternity leave or something. I don't know. Just an opinion. I get it. I get it. You really want to shoot and ride around in your cars and fuck hookers, but it's not that important. That being said, if these niggas do go on strike the day before the game comes out, that's fucking funny, man. Rockstar, if you're smart, come to the table. Come to the table. Come to the table and cut a deal and treat your employees decently. I think they deserve it because this game doesn't even have to try. It's gonna generate $1 gazillion. So just treat them decently. That's all we asking for, man. Especially because y'all raised the price of the game. That's the least y'all could do is pay the fucking employees. Like, what the fuck are we talking about? I'm a fan and TV was just right about NBA The Run 2. Shit's crazy. You know the GTA fanboy's gonna get on you this one. I don't care. Half of them can't read anyway. And I'm not turning the music off because the music still pertains to this. We got other bad news. This is the shit they don't cover. What that headline say? We just talked about this on the podcast. What if the game costs $100 and is locked at 30 frames per second? Why is that bad? If a game's locked at 30 frames, when the frame rate drops, it's gonna dip below 30. There's no way anybody can convince me they waited 15 years for this game to come out to play in that ashy ass blurry 30 FPS. Now an article from a PlayStation biased website, Push Square, not me, TBH, I'm not the source. This is a PlayStation website, the best platform to play GTA 6 on. Even they're reporting on it. GTA 6 is not expected to run at 60 FPS on any PS5 console. It's the biggest will they, won't they in games right now. Will GTA 6 run at 60 FPS? Tech experts Digital Foundry, speaking broadly about the game's latest info drop, aren't expecting on the base PS5 or the PS5 Pro. Oh my God! Oh! 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 I said it on this stream last week. To be fair to Rockstar, I have no doubt in my mind this game will be good. The question is how good. Are we talking 7 out of 10 or 9.5 to 10 out of 10? That's the question. I said the biggest chance for this game to run into problems with the community is going to be the optimization. And when I say optimization, I mean across the board. Yo, shout out to Ariel with the super chat. Is it gonna run sub 30 frames? Are we gonna be falling through the map? Are we gonna be doing T-pose glitches and shit like that? And this is the biggest, they're unbiased by the way. This is the biggest like tech enthusiast, frame rate testing ass nerds in the industry. There's a chance this could be unoptimized. We just read an article. They're still working on the game. Excuse me. Given the complicated nature of the sequel's open world, the Boffins believe the game's performance will be capped by CPU limitations. It's perhaps worth noting that while the PS5 Pro has greater graphical capabilities than its lesser powering sibling, its CPU is in the same ballpark. This makes sense why they're saying this. So for those unaware, one of the big things that the CPU is responsible for, like the GPU is responsible for what you see mainly. The CPU is more responsible for things that go on in the world, like the AI. And we know for a fact from all the different articles that GTA 6 is proclaiming this is going to be the most immersive experience in the GTA library. You know, they're talking about potentially the NPCs are going to have their own work life, their own things that they're doing. And if they're really programming each individual character in the city to have all these things they have to do, that's going to cause a lot of CPU usage, which can't go to other things, which means they would have to cut down on the frame rate because they want to make this it's the downside to open world games. And it's personally why I'm more into streamlined semi-open world to linear experiences, because it allows for more creative freedom. The bigger you make your game, the less creative you can be, because if you're trying to create an immersive world, at least. Rockstar has not mentioned any technical details just yet, although some retailers have hinted at the existence of a performance mode. This is likely boilerplate plate text to fill out product pages though, and is unlikely to have come from Rockstar. Digital Foundry speculates that a 40 FPS option running on a Hey, let me ask y'all something, chat. If this game launches and for $100 with a performance mode option that runs at 40 FPS, how would y'all feel? Performance mode 40 FPS. I'm letting y'all know right now, I'm going to be very insufferable if this turns out to be true. Because to be fair, I don't want to spread the misinformation. This is just a rumor. This is speculation. This is not confirmed. But a lot of what they're saying makes sense. And I will be popping my shit. And I will be saying, I told you so. And I hope we learned a lesson about corporate cocksucking. See, when you're on your knees, getting a dick in the back of your throat, you can't think straight. Stand up. Be an adult. Respect yourself. At least consent, nigga. God damn. Digital Foundry speculates that a 40 FPS option running on 120 hertz panels could be a nice middle ground. Let me ask y'all a question. Did y'all pay for a monitor that goes 120 frames per second to play 40 FPS games? Let me just ask. I did not know niggas paid $300 for a 120 hertz monitor to do 40 FPS. I didn't know that. That was crazy. As this techniques that's been leveraged by several other games to provide the feel of 60 FPS without compromising visual fidelity. It's worth reiterating that it was merely spitballing though. The developer is gonna have to come out and confirm this at some point, but given the quality of the assets and the advanced ray tracing on display, not to mention the sheer scale of the simulation Rockstar is teasing, I'm not expecting see, shout out to Blaze Resistance with the sub. I didn't know GTA 6 was gonna be using ray tracing extensively. If it is, it's an 80-90% chance this ain't running at 60 FPS. Ray tracing kills performance. I actually personally hate it. I turn it off all the time, whether it's console or PC gaming. That shit sucks. It's overrated. The most important thing is how it feels at 30 FPS. Rockstar games do have a tendency to feel loose and sluggish, so at the very least, I'd like to hope we can get the input lag down and improve on the overall responsiveness. My personal problem isn't 30 FPS. My issue is that what 30 FPS can lead to, right? If they lock the game at 30 FPS and it never drops a frame, which rarely happens in open world games, let's be honest, I'm cool. It's not ideal, but I can play it. It's just not ideal. But if it's locked at 30 FPS and it's not optimized and it's constantly dropping between 20 and 30, 15 and 30 frames, the game becomes unplayable. It's the reason why I'm not interested in fucking Bloodborne. I just don't want to play it. I know a lot of y'all thugged it out. I don't want to play that shit. It has a shitty frame rate. That being said, jokes aside, I hope this isn't true. Because I do want people to have fun. It also would be fun to see the anarchy. I'm not gonna lie. It would be fun to log into Twitter and Twitch and just see niggas losing their mind about how the game runs like dog shit. But I want people to have fun mostly. I think casuals won't care, not gonna lie. Nah. If it's locked at 30 and not dropping frame rate, I don't think they'll care. But if it's dropping frames consistently, they'll care. Yes, they will. He said it'll be funner. It would be funner, but it's not ideal. It's not ideal. Oh my God, if we had another Cyberpunk release, it would be that shit. Yeah, and don't say it's not possible. We've seen it with CD Projekt Red and Cyberpunk. It is more than possible, bro. Nobody is too big to fail. This is the PS5. We know for a fact the Switch 2, you be lucky. Let's talk about this. You be lucky if Grand Theft Auto runs 30 frames on the Switch 2, nigga. This fucking PS4. Grand Theft Auto 6 on the Switch 2 rumors are back, but don't expect it anytime soon. GTA 6 is rumored to be coming to the Switch 2 in the future, but like the PC port, fans shouldn't expect to play it anytime soon. As of the time of the writing, Take-Two Interactive has only confirmed that GTA 6 is coming to the PS5 and the Xbox Series in November 2026. While a PC port is inevitable, there's been no release window given, with most expecting it to launch in 2027 long after the initial hype has died down. The big question is whether GTA 6 will come to the Switch 2, especially considering the system's relatively weak hardware. That's mean. That's not nice. It just came out. That's not nice. If it might run 30 FPS on the PS5, would it run 15 on the Switch? It'd probably run 10. At least one leaker is going all in on a port prediction, with Nash Weedle claiming on Twitter that GTA 6 will be coming to Nintendo's system. There he says, he tweets it out. According to Needle Wash, multiple sources have confirmed that GTA 6's port for the Switch 2 is happening. This new version of the game is being handled by subcontractors that are specialists with the Nintendo Switch 2 hardware, ensuring that it will run on the hardware. Ensuring it'll run on the hardware and run well are two different things, by the way. The fact that they're tossing it to somebody else is a red flag. However, the mythical Switch 2 port of GTA 6 won't launch this year, considering that the PC port is going to be the bigger priority. Considering the vast reach of the platform, it's likely that Nintendo fans won't be causing chaos in Vice City for a while yet, likely not until the end of the year. As of the time of the writing, Rockstar has only shown 2 Grand Theft Auto 6 trailers, neither of which has had any gameplay. Ooh, don't let the GTA fans hear that. It did have gameplay. It was in-engine, bro. All this news aside, the strike, the imminent strike, the potential of it running 30 FPS, niggas don't care. Motherfuckers don't care. They still want to pay. I cannot stress enough. The only reason I'm highlighting these articles, I get people are excited, But if this was any other video game, if it was from Ubisoft, EA, Activision, Bethesda, we talking about 30 FPS, no gameplay, no details, $100. Nobody would pre-order until they at least saw something, but it's cool. The company going on strike is cool. Fucking, you said the Dust Bloods. I seen somebody bring that up in the comments. That's not a good counterpoint. The Dust Bloods is not $100. Also, I haven't bought a Switch 2. I don't even know why y'all niggas bring that shit up. I said I would get a Switch 2 if it looks good. I didn't buy a Switch 2 to play that shit. I gotta see it first. I stand on what the fuck I be talking about. Y'all see the Switch 2? Y'all see one? Y'all see one? Y'all see one in the background? Where the Switch at? I don't see it. I know I had one. I didn't know I had one. What gets me is Rockstar is such a big company. You would think they have more confidence showing material. I don't think it has anything to do with confidence. It has more to do with manipulation. They're manipulating their audience and they know that they can. You don't think Rockstar's employees, their CEOs and execs are on social media reading what y'all are writing? They love us. They fucking love us. They want to, listen guys, they want to get fucked. They want to get fucked, man. So I got an idea. Let's fuck them. Let's fuck them, bro. No Vaseline. And ladies and gentlemen, I think that's why, hold up, 1 second. Let me turn this shit off. I think that's why this video came across my timeline. Dick riding. Comments are crazy. Like that first one. I don't care if it's $500, bro. I don't care. What's going on, man? Are we okay? Jokes aside, are we okay? You said, please link this. Dick riding for tomorrow. Dick riding for today. This gen sucks. You know, it's funny. I remember that being a conversation like 2 or 3 years ago. Like, this is one of the weakest generations. And I'm starting to think this generation does suck, but it's not for the reasons people were saying in the past. I think it has more to do with the corporations and the relationship they have with the customers of why this generation sucks. It's just nobody got a backbone no more. Nobody got a fucking backbone anymore. This generation is cattle. Yeah, we are cattle. We play just as much of a role in the situation as others do, which is unfortunate. But I thought this video was funny and I want to share. As soon as this popped on my timeline, I started cracking up and saving it. I said, I'm going to show this one. And it just so happens there was a bunch of GTA 6 news today. So I was like, I'm going to save it. It's going to be a downside of our society, dick riding. Like, it's okay to enjoy things, but it's okay to criticize too. I'd argue you love something more when you're willing to criticize it. Oh, the worst part is that GTA is not having a physical disc and people are still buying it, giving other companies not the reason. Yeah, they might do it, bro. And then we own nothing. Just some food for thought. This generation only sucks because if you're a Sony pony, so many great games are released. Well, I would argue if you participate in the console war period, because I feel like I stand on it. Console wars are for people who can't afford multiple platforms. Why is it wrecking me my own goddamn stream? Spin that shit. Shout out to Adrian with the super chat. So they want us to pay $80 minimum for a 30 FPS game with no disc, and they haven't shown any gameplay yet. Yeah, let me ask you that, because we talked about that on the podcast, and that was kind of a hypothetical. But now articles are starting to surface that it could potentially run at 30 FPS. Would that be a deal breaker for some of y'all? Would you wait for that? I'm not gonna lie. I know I would miss out on views, but I feel like I might wait for that PC version. I don't really want to play that game that bad. I think I'd be more inclined to get it if there wasn't so many other games to play. We still got they said Marvel Token, Avatar, Onimusha, Mortal Shell 2, Wolverine, There's like 6 to 8 games I still want to play. Gears of War E-Day. If this was another year where like shit was wide open, I'd be like, fuck it, I'm gonna get it. Let at least talk about it on the podcast. I'm like, I don't know, man. Yeah, Control, like Star Wars, The Racer. I don't know. Plague Tale, is it really worth that? Like when I can just wait for the better version of the game? Because I feel like when it comes out on PC, it's gonna have like another moment in the zeitgeist. What are they gonna do that's so groundbreaking? All the doors and whistles are usable. Wow, this generation was straight filler. I disagree. This is why I said I never think that this generation. I would say this generation is bad. I do think this generation is. How do I want to word this? I feel like this generation of gaming is exposing who's really with the shits, who's really with the culture. Because a lot of the best games of the last generation, the last 2 generations, were pretty mainstream, digestible games. But I feel like the best games of this generation are things that you got to keep your mind open to. Elden Ring, a Baldur's Gate 3, a Expedition 33. Versus if you go back and look at like the Xbox 360 era, the best games were what? Modern Warfare 1, Black Ops 2. Those are easily much more... Fucking GTA. Those were much more easily digestible games. Halo, yeah. Versus now, I really feel like you got to be with the culture to really get a enjoyment out of gaming. And who knows? Like there could be a point where things spin back and like ball and gun games are on top. I would love to see a new Street game or a new Fight for New York or some shit like that. We need Sekiro 2, type shit. So no, I'm always gonna argue. I don't think games are in a bad place as long as you have an open mind. If you don't, then yeah, it comes across as terrible. There's a lot of fire out right now. Yeah, Silksong, Hades 2. We've had the rise of an entire new genre with what's them joints called? Roguelikes. Mind's Eye. All right, nigga. Drop a super chat to apologize. A new game got announced today called Guns of Eschaton. It's a Souls-like FPS Western. The world's first Souls-like FPS pulls you into an apocalyptic Western by the legend of Victor Antonov, Land of the Dust. This was getting some hype on the timeline. I haven't watched the gameplay yet. His final world, his final vision, his final game.
Look around. The world is dying. The whole environment is maimed and mangled. Yet there is still a semblance of law. Everything has its place.
This is the cowboy game Watts is talking about? Is it co-op?
Keep your weapon clean and ready. All it takes is one mistake.
Is this co-op? I'm confused at what makes it a Souls-like. Is it iframes off the dodge? Also, I feel like this would get boring if I just got a 6-shot. What made Remnant 2 so interesting is the different builds you can make. It was a Souls-like, but it had that Destiny element in it where everybody can make different builds with their weapons. Like I got a pistol that could shoot like a fire tornado. That shit was gas. It blew up the frame rate. That shit was so damn powerful. I feel like that's what this game would need. Like, can we make different builds? Because if it's just like a basic rifle, I feel like that would probably get boring. They have a lasso build, but let me keep watching. Oh, okay, we got builds. We got builds.
But we will not despair. We will do it again and again.
Potion and gun gamers. I'm intrigued. I need to see more. I would like, if any devs see this, you guys need to drop like a 10-minute dev diary, like giving an overview of the mechanics and how they work and how they interact with one another. That's what I'm curious about. How does this all work? Have you seen that the Warner Bros. Executives and shareholders were confused and shocked about the online sentiment about Supergirl? They were talking about incels, LOL. We were talking about it in the group chat yesterday about why it's failing. I think that I just don't think there's a crazy demand for Supergirl. She's not a mainstream character. She's more of like a comic book character fan. And then I feel like the character's a little redundant, not in terms of the story, but the powers. So like if you're not a comic book fan, to a lot of people, Supergirl is just the girl version of Superman, and we just watched that movie. Ethos said, nah, he thinks it's the storytelling that was bad because they were supposed to do an adaptation of The Woman of Tomorrow, and it was just a bad adaptation. So it could just been it was a bad movie. I don't know. All I know is them reviews made me wait to see it. The movie felt uninspired. Who saw it? What would y'all rate it? The Woman of Tomorrow is like a great read. Yeah, and like I watched some reviews and people were saying the movie is a bad adaptation of the book, basically. That's why the movie's not good. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't good. You got that Dick Riding song stuck in my head. Dick riding, Obama, Obama. There's more demand for Wonder Woman than Supergirl. I would agree with that. Let me get a Vixen movie or something, bro. Okay, first outing, 6 out of 10. I personally would have wished they would have waited to make a Supergirl movie. There's so many other cool DC characters. I feel like Supergirl is like a character they could have did years later. Like there was no rush to do that, in my humble opinion. But you know, I don't know. What do I fucking know? This looks okay though. I need to see more. Dev Diary, drop it. 5 out of 10, average movie. Yo, Watts was watching this. He was watching this. Unleash the Avatar official gameplay. IGN India.
Yama sends his errand boy. Tell the Lord of Death he'll have to come collect me.
What is this? Eldon Patel? A Bollywood Souls like. Honestly, it doesn't look bad. It's way better than the first showcase from 8 months ago. It looks better, but it looks decent, but something looks off at the same time, and I can't put my finger on it. Like when he parries, instead of the staff or the spear being parried to the side, the parry's putting the spear through his sword. Like there's still some jank to the animations.
Is that Naraka?
Count them as they come, Avatar.
Well, I said she's finding everything to play except GTA 6, I swear. Honestly, I think people should take your advice and cover other stuff. Yeah, there's going to be a market for other, like, there's like 30 games coming out in September. And because so many creators are going to be focused on fucking GTA 6, a lot of games are going to get lost in translation. And the thing is, that's the creator space. But there's going to be people who are interested in those games, and they're going to be looking for footage on Twitch and YouTube. So it's a chance for you to grow if you actually just stay away from GTA, in my opinion. Be a big fish in a small pond. Meh. It looks okay, but meh. I don't know. It's not doing enough for like I don't agree. I don't agree with the concept that there's too many Souls games. There's still only a limited amount that are releasing every year. But what I will agree with people who complain is there are too many janky ass ones trying to cash in on the trend. Not enough good ones. Like this one doesn't stand out enough. It doesn't look bad, but it doesn't look good enough to where like I'm interested in playing. Turok continues to get some gameplay. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, too many early access looking games. Turok gameplay trailer. JG streaming. Vamos, Mexico. Shout out to Mexico. They brought Turok back. Yeah, they did. It's like a co-op dinosaur shooter or some shit. Turok was big on the 64. Wishlist now. I do feel like this game is going to get lost in oh my lord. Yeah, it's coming out this fall. I feel like this game is going to get lost in translation though. Just too many games. And it looks good. I'll try to cover it if I can. But I feel like this is going to get lost. There's like no hype for this, man. Not gonna lie, guns in games are giving me fatigue. That's why I don't like the critique of, oh, there's too many Souls games. There's a gazillion fucking shooting games, and y'all don't complain about that shit. The only thing I look for is what is it doing different from other ones? Like, that shit don't make no fucking sense to me. Like, oh, you can have a million shooting games, but we can't have a million sword games? What the fuck? All right, let me go in the sub box real quick. Good look on the Turok. Yeah, it's called Turok Origins. Turok Origins. It's coming out this fall. Let's see. 1 second, Jan. What time is that Mexico game? Is it on right now? It's starting to seriously annoy me. Like every other day, it's a shooting game. But it'd be like that. Let's see. Void Reaver. It's on right now. How long has it been on? Mexico World Cup. I watched the game earlier today. What's that joint? Norway versus the Ivory Coast. I was rooting for the Ivory Coast, and then last second Norway scored. Mexico versus Ecuador. I said like 10 minutes on. Yeah, that was a heartbreaker match. This nigga opened in packs. Oh no, never mind.
Yeah, Static Shock is being in limbo.
All right, what we got? Since when you a soccer fan, I'm not. I'm an American fan. I'm rooting for America. If we lose, I'm not watching it anymore. He said, "Yeah, fucking nerd." Let's see. Dual Night Abyss. What is this big titty shit? Unleash the Avatar. That's the game we just watched, I think. Nightscape. JG got great video quality. Did you see Trump try to get rid of birthright citizenship? It didn't work. Supreme Court voted against it, so it don't even matter no more. Blade and Bastard. That's a crazy name. Bakadu. World of Tanks Heat. Motorfest. Sparks of Tomorrow. Okay. Cinder City. What's this? Very safe Dino Park. If LeBron goes to Golden State, I'll get a LeBron tat. They saying LeBron might go to the Wizards. You gonna get a LeBron tat still? It's so funny how biased people are in like NBA media. For like the last 6 months, mainstream media has been saying, oh, Anthony Davis fell off. He trashed, da-da-da-da-da. Then he was getting linked to being potentially going to Golden State with LeBron. Oh, man, he would be great with Golden State. AD is a beast, bro. Same thing right there, right? Man, LeBron go to Golden State. I'll get a fucking tap, bro. What if LeBron comes to the Wizards? No, the Wizards, no, that shit don't make... Bro, y'all niggas is funny, bro. Y'all are not basketball. Not you in the chat, but I've seen it on Twitter. I literally seen somebody tweet out fucking, wherever you go, I'm going, LeBron. I'm like, oh my God, bro. Shit is crazy. Shit is crazy. You see Cyberpunk Edge Runners 2 trailer? Nah, but I didn't even see the first joint. Is every time with sports shit is crazy. Have no shame. What's wrong with being a player fan? It gets to a point though. It gets to a point. Pick a side, bro. Pick a side. I always been a Wizards fan, bro. That shit, like, now that I think about it, they got a good lineup, bro. Just popping in real quick, seeing the mecha. I don't see nothing else. Ja Morant to Portland. Y'all like that? Y'all like that? Portland's back. Damian Lillard and Ja Morant, the injury brothers, the no defense brothers. Gundam card game. He should retire already. I feel like LeBron should have retired back in 2021 when after he won that 2020 championship. He should have retired on top. Let's see what we got. Ethos hopping on that.
So the pretense of reverence finally tires you.
They just gonna shoot up Portland type shit.
How fortunate.
We see where all the budget went.
Come, enjoy the
We see where all the budget went.
The cleanup commences.
The gotcha titties jiggle jiggle. Someone said they traded Ja Morant for 2 Big Macs and no pickles. No, that's real. His value dropped a lot. What the hell is this? Anybody heard of this game?
Filthy words.
Do you feel like an actual dodgeball league could work with proper investment? Sure. Dodgeball is fun to play and watch. So it could work. I'm good off that. Nightscape. It's looking a little Full Sail. Full Sail freshman dissertation. Ew. A squishy ass game. Blade and bastard. What the hell? WB. Souls who adapt to the dungeon through death. They are known as adventurers. Oh, is this an anime? I thought this was a game. Yeah, English subtitles. I want to find someone who knows my body. He's solo living. See Clippers trade Leonard to Toronto. Yeah, I don't care about that. They ain't winning nothing. They will not be recreating 2019. Man, I thought this was a game. Yeah, we finna knock this trailer out real quick. Baki Do, The Invincible Samurai Part 2. This is another anime. I thought these... God damn it, I thought these things was games. Is this that Baki show y'all was talking about? Because, yeah, that's the dude that's in Tekken, right?
You ready?
Some fire coming out. You like them big bulging muscles and booty? Yeah, I'm not gonna hold you, chat. I'm not watching that. Cinder City developer gameplay overview. Too much muscle ass for me. Go on.
Cinder City is a sci-fi cinematic TPS set in a dystopian near-future Seoul. The world of Cinder City is built around a single incident that takes place in the 23rd century, an event that fundamentally changes the course of 21st century history. In this altered world, Seoul has been devastated by mutated creatures and uncontrollable criminal organizations, while super soldiers, known as the Cinder Knights, remain humanity's last hope.
This is a live service game.
To bring this desperate world to life as a game, Cinder City focuses on 3 core elements: a tense cinematic shooter experience,
Yeah, I'm getting
a
Division
massive open
vibes
world,
from it.
and large-scale multiplayer PvE.
Who's ready to buy
Players
some
take on the role of
skins?
Seven, a Cinder Knight, at the center of the story. The journey begins with a mission in Samsung-dong to rescue his daughter Joy. And as the story unfolds, players uncover the hidden truths buried within the megacity of Seoul and find themselves at the center of a conflict that'll determine the fate of humanity.
Gotta save humanity.
As the story progresses, players encounter a wide range of characters and follow the conflicts and histories woven around them, creating
Told
a
through
narrative-driven
cutscenes that you'll get
structure that
once
allows
every
players to
12
fully immerse
hours.
themselves in each figure's story.
Oh yeah, you can't tell me that's not like inspired by the Division.
Throughout that journey,
Looks just
we
like the
build a
base at the
variety of
beginning.
PvE, cooperative content, and
Yeah, I'm still on
multiplayer
Batman.
systems that allow players to collaborate, take on challenges together, and experience a deep sense of accomplishment through teamwork. To support this, our goal is to create an open world battlefield that is constantly evolving and expanding.
Division Descendants. Yeah, it does. It looks like a mix between the Division and the First Depressant. It does. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good off that chat. Gundam card game. Anybody? Dual Impact. Shout out to Grizz with the sub. Appreciate it. You should get on that Naruto one. I can't afford another hobby, bro. Buying cards too. Like, I don't need it. If I did, I don't think I would keep them. I'd just flip them, bro. Shout out to Howard Beats with the super chat. Appreciate it. The DS Hood. Somebody got to do it. Yeah, we're not playing this either. I picked up way too much. Yeah, you got to be careful when you go to the comic book shop, bro. You got to know what you're going in there to get. Or you're going to fuck around and buy way too much. When does the Naruto TCG come out? Oh, 2027. Is this fall? It says 27. Oh, that's the global launch. Works as a strategy. So, like, are people actually interested in this as a card game, or is this strictly for collecting? Because it's saying it's a strategy-focused title for competitive trading card games. They need to come out with a digital version of this shit. Both. Ahead of that, the game will make its world debut at Gen Con 2026, which will be held on July 30th to August 2nd. Those in attendance will get a chance to take part in the first ever tutorial sessions for the game. Naruto creator Kishimoto commented on the upcoming release. Naruto card game. I'm glad to see the world of Naruto growing larger once again. I truly hope these cards find their way to both their hands. Come out with a digital game on PC and like mobile, bro. So people can learn how to play it. Goal. Who scored? You get your hands on first edition cards, it's gonna be big bread. I don't get it. I feel like the cards are just gonna a bubble that's gonna explode. hope the game is not super complicated to pick up. I used the 1010 Ninja Star. I used 1010's other weapons. I hope the game is not hard to pick up, but like they should put out a digital game so like people can learn how to play and play the game, bro. Mind you, we still haven't gotten those new episodes of the Naruto anniversary. I'm saying, bro. Baki reviews from you would be hilarious. Nah, I'm good off the diaper butt shit. Hit the like button on the fucking podcast, man. Who knows? Maybe I got a card shop near me. Maybe I'll buy like a couple booster packs or something. Maybe get in early, invest in some shit. Get a rare card or two and see what it's worth.